You know, I've always dreamed of that perfect spot where I could just breathe easy. No one breathing down my neck with rules or judgments. A big chunk of land out in the countryside, far from the city's chaos, where I'm the king of my own castle. So when I finally scraped together enough to buy this sprawling plot in Willow Creek, man, it felt like hitting the jackpot. Wide fields, ancient oaks whispering in the wind, no HOA breathing hot air about fence heights or lawn colors. But then, one crisp morning, I step out with my coffee, ready to soak it all in, and bam, there's a caravan of cars parked right on my grass like it's a Walmart lot, complete with a shiny sign screaming Willow Creek HOA overflow parking. And that's when I knew my peace was under siege, folks, by a bunch of entitled neighbors who thought they could just claim what wasn't theirs. It started small, or so I thought. I figured maybe a mix-up, right? People get lost, park where they shouldn't, no biggie. But as I wandered over, heart picking up speed, there's this lady in a flashy SUV, sunglasses perched like she's royalty, and I tap the window gently, say, "Hey ma'am, this is private property," and she rolls it down slow, eyes me like I'm the pest, and snaps, "Excuse me? This is designated HOA parking. The clubhouse is packed today." I bite back a laugh at first, thinking she's joking, but no, she's dead serious, shrugging like it's obvious. The board said we could use it for overflow. My stomach twists. Overflow? On my land? And it gets worse. I look around and there's joggers pounding paths I'd cleared for my own quiet strolls. A family firing up a barbecue with blankets and coolers sprawled out, laughing like it's a public picnic ground. The dad, sporting an HOA polo that screams self-importance, glances up as I storm over, "Folks, you're trespassing here." And he just waves a hot dog, smirks. "Aw, come on, buddy. This spot's been community hangout forever. Green space for everyone." Green space? My blood's simmering now, because I spot their map, this glossy HOA handout labeling my acres as Willow Creek Common Grounds, like they'd redrawn the deeds in their favor without a whisper to me. Deep down, it hit me hard. I'd worked my ass off for this freedom, escaping the rat race, the bosses, the noise, only to have these strangers waltz in, driven by some twisted sense of community entitlement, probably born from years of unchallenged power plays in their little gated world, where folks like Lisa, the HOA queen bee, pulled strings to make everyone dance. Lisa? Oh, she was the heart of it, this polished woman who'd clawed her way to the top of the board, feeding off control like it was oxygen, maybe masking some insecurity from her own cramped city upbringing. But whatever her deal, she saw my land as an easy grab to boost her empire. I didn't wait. I marched straight to their fancy clubhouse. That glass and steel beast meant to intimidate, slammed the map and sign on her oversized desk. Thump. Surrounded by her self-portraits on the walls, like a shrine to her ego. She doesn't flinch, just folds her hands, flashes that plastic smile. "Well, hello there. What can I do for you today?" I point at the map, voice steady but edged. "Care to explain why my property's marked as your playground?" She sighs theatrically, like I'm a kid throwing a tantrum. "Oh, honey, it's just a little misunderstanding. We've used that area for years. Informal access. Prescriptive rights and all." Prescriptive rights? I lean in, feeling the anger coil. "Lisa, that's my land. Bought fair and square. No HOA strings. Your rights are bullshit." But she flips open this binder, tabs color-coded like a war plan. Technically, it's debatable. The community's enjoyed it so long we could claim easement. Wouldn't want to make this messy now, would we? Maybe we compensate you for shared use? Compensation? For my own dirt? I laugh low, humorless. Fair would have been asking first, not stealing it in ads. And she hardens, drops the sweet act, refuse, and will assess it legally. Fines, liens, the works. I stare her down, no fear. "Bring it, Lisa. You'll regret this." And walk out, but inside, it's churning. This wasn't just about land anymore. It was her power trip clashing with my hard-won independence, a battle of wills where she'd underestimated how far I'd go to protect what's mine. She escalated quick, like a cornered animal lashing out. First came the letter, this red-sealed bomb in my mailbox. Final violation notice, from their made-up legal arm, slapping me with fines. $500 for blocking access, $750 for aesthetic non-compliance, $1,000 for disrupting their functions, all because I wouldn't play ball. I chuckled at the absurdity, tossed it aside. Who finds someone not even in their club? But Lisa wasn't bluffing. 2 days later, her goons show up at my driveway's edge. 4 board stiffs in khakis and visors, hovering like buzzards. The leader clears his throat pompously. We're here to address your violations on community accessibility, and I sip my coffee casual. Guys, I'm not in your HO, buzz off. But the clipboard lady steps up, smug as hell. You're mistaken. We've voted to assess your land for easement. Cooperate or face action. Action? I smile cold. Like more fake fines? Tell Lisa good luck, and warn 'em flat. 1 foot over and it's trespass charges. No mercy. They shuffle off nervous, but Lisa? She doubled down harder, her greed shining through now. Turns out she'd been hawking my land in real estate pitches, calling it Willow Creek exclusive trails in glossy packets, selling homes with promises of access she'd never owned, pocketing fees from duped buyers chasing that community dream. I dug online, fuming, saw the maps, the photos of my fields dressed up as theirs. Fraud, pure and simple, her way of expanding influence, maybe to cover some shady HOA books. Then the kicker. Workers invade, mowing my grass, hammering signs. Welcome to Willow Creek Trails, members only, like she'd already won. That was it. My boiling point. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I hit back unexpected, smart. Called in pros for a beast of a fence, not some flimsy thing, but industrial steel walls, tall and unyielding, anti-climb spikes, cameras blinking like watchful eyes, sealing every path, every shortcut they'd worn into my earth. No more jogs, no barbecues, no parking. My land locked tight. And oh, the satisfaction when Lisa storms up next day, face beat red, shaking the bars like a caged fury, her flunkies trailing scared. What the hell is this? You're obstructing rights. I lean on my porch rail, coffee in hand, calm as a summer lake. This is private property, Lisa, and you're done. She rants wild. We'll sue you into the ground. But I pull the folder, slap the cease and desist through the fence. Actually, I'm suing you. For trespass, fraud, all of it. Her eyes widen, color drains. Suddenly she's small, exposed. The lawsuit unleashed hell. Investigation peeled back layers of her scams. Embezzled funds, forged docs, lies to homeowners about perks that vanished. Folks she'd conned turned vicious, piling on suits. The board imploded. HOA dissolved in weeks. Lisa? Court hammered her. Restitution, charges, prison time for the queen who'd ruled with an iron fist. Walking out that courtroom, sun hitting my face, land finally mine. Quiet reigning. But as I drive by her empty house now, boards up, name scrubbed from records, I wonder. Was it all her fault? Or does every community breed these power grabs? These quiet wars over what's ours? Man, reliving that still gets my pulse up. What do you think? Was I too harsh, or did justice finally bite back? Drop a comment below. Share your HOA horror stories, or if you fought back against bullies like this. Hit like if you're Team Freedom. Subscribe for more real-life tales, and let's chat. Who's right in these neighborhood showdowns?